Good day, everyone. It's a great honor today that we have invited the Senior VP of Plazacorp Development, Scott McLellan, to come to our interview today. And I think we're going to discuss about a couple projects today. I guess the first question is, maybe Scott, you can give a short introduction about yourself and Plazacorp overall.
Sure.
Yeah,
so thank you for the introduction and thanks for having me today. And thanks for having our company start a long relationship with your company. We're excited about it. Plazacorp has been in the business since 1982. I've been in the business personally since 1989. And I've assumed the role of Senior Vice President of Plazacorp about 12 years ago. One of the things that I was challenged with was to recreate the brand. In other words, come up with a whole look and a whole feel, but also come up with strategies to make sure that we do nothing but assist our clients. And our clients are starting with the brokerage community, and then of course that moves on to the person that's moving into our condominiums, and making sure that our service, our customer care, our whole customer experience is the best that we can make it, and we're improving on it every day. The exciting thing about having that as our benchmark and starting and moving forward with our brand in that direction, the most exciting thing has been that we've won the Terrion Home Builder of the Year 2 out of the last 3 years. And
wow,
the reason why it wasn't 3 out of 3, we just didn't have enough closings in 19, but we did in 18 and we did in 2020. And that is a direct result of what people are saying about us that have moved into our product. And it's a direct result of what the brokerage community feels and how they feel about our brand and about our company. And like I said, as we continue to crystallize those relationships, the benchmark gets higher and higher, and we want to achieve those goals that are set out by us, by people like you. And that's been the most exciting part of how our brand has grown.
Well, that's definitely exciting to hear. Scott, you've been in the industry for such a long time. Where do you see the markets growing? We've been into this pandemic times during last year. I think the market's improving a little, actually quite a lot, I guess. What's your take on the market?
Well, resiliency is what's always driven major cities to be successful. We've been through this before as an industry, you know, coming out of 08 and 09 when we had the financial crisis. And that was, again, something that hit around the world, but certainly had an impact on the real estate market. We were resilient. We came back, we were prepared. The things that continue to drive our market will come back again. So people are probably wondering what they are. Immigration, the fact that people can travel again. Once the lockdowns start or are lifted, or we're coming back into a little bit normalcy, you're going to see restaurants open, which are going to start creating jobs again, which are going to get people back downtown. Companies that we hear a lot about companies in the downtown core that may be in a situation where they're going to continue to have people working from home. Yeah, that may be the case, but what's also going to happen is, even if they bring back 60 or 70% of their people with social distancing, they're going to need much more office space. So again, that's going to be something that's going to drive the market. And I'm not 100% convinced that CEOs and major corporations that are based in downtown Toronto want all of their people working from home. I think they'd like to see them back in the office. Likely not.
I don't think so, yeah.
So again, that's all going to be part of the resiliency and the rebound and the recovery. And I think the pent-up demand is going to happen a lot quicker than anybody's anticipating. But there's already going to be projects launched in the first quarter of 2021, probably to the latter part of the first quarter. But I think after that, you're going to start to see the market come back. You're going to see buying decisions that are made. The great thing about the condominium market is anything that we sell today is probably going to get delivered in anywhere between 36 and 48 months. That's a long time to recover, and that's also a long time for the growth in terms of the price point of condominiums to start to come back. So people might be wise to make a buying decision earlier in the process, understanding that we are a very resilient city, we're driven by immigration. We're driven by so many things that will fuel the residential real estate market.
Yeah, I think knowing that the Immigration Canada, I think they're going to reopen up the door. The latest news I heard that they're welcoming over like 400,000 people just this year alone to come into the city. More and more people coming in every year. I think the overall demand is going to continue to push the market higher and higher. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and speaking of Plazacorp, I know it's such a big corporation. They've done a lot of projects in the past. What are some of the upcoming projects?
Well, so the interesting thing is, you're right. Currently, we have 9 projects in the marketplace.
Wow.
Half of those are under construction. So we've met our pre-sale component, 60, 70, 80% sold, and we're under construction and we're moving forward. There will be a couple of construction starts this year. We fully plan on starting construction on our Bijou project, which is about 80% sold. And we are continuing to launch other projects in 21, and I can talk a little bit about those. We think that we will be ready sort of in the last part of 2021 with our Dotton Road project that we haven't named yet, which is up in the Vaughan Metropolitan Center. We think we're going to have somewhere in terms of 1,100 suites. We were one of the first to be in the Vaughan Metropolitan Center, and our timing is perfect for 2021 to come back in. And everybody knows the 905 has been hugely successful even throughout the pandemic. So we're excited about getting that one going. I would suggest that another project that we are going to be launching is up at Yonge and Finch, 5888 Yonge Street. We're just completing our sales office and building it, and we hope to have that launched through 2021 as well. We'll have 400 suites up in that project. Again, something that we're real excited about. We haven't been in that part of North York in a while, but either is anybody else, so we think that project will have a
core location, Yonge and Finch.
So close to the subway station, literally halfway between the mall at Yonge and Steeles and the subway station just to our south, Center Point Mall. So, we're like I said, that's an area that's probably been somewhat underserved and underdeveloped, and we're excited about that one. A project that we've been waiting to launch, and we were probably going to have launched it at some point in the last 6 months or so, but we're ready to go. As soon as the market turns around, we want to be ready with our 400 King West project.
Yeah, that project is phenomenal.
Yeah, we think it's the best site in the city, quite frankly, in terms of the projects that are good, the projects that are going to be launched. So that will be a 47-story tower. Quite a bit of retail on the first and second floor, 47 stories high. We're going to be in a position there that we will be launching that sometime in 2021. So one that we're very excited about. Complete gambit of suites, from bachelors, 1-bedrooms, 2s, 3s, and even at the very top of the building. We're going to have some 3-story penthouses, which are going to be unique in the city. But you're right, there's not a better location right now anywhere in the city.
Sounds very exciting. 400 King West, like that just sounds like the prestige location of the city of Toronto. And Toronto being the prestige city out of the entire North America, I think a project like that would do very well.
Yeah.
I think that's all the questions that we have for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and stay tuned.